What if I told you there's a ridiculously simple trick that could instantly supercharge your productivity? Well, there is, and it only takes about 2 minutes to master. Let's dive in. So let's be honest, that task you've been putting off for days, is it really because you're too busy? Well, it turns out there's a totally different reason, and understanding it is a complete game changer. This is the real enemy. It's that feeling of being totally overwhelmed. It doesn't matter if it's a huge project or just a messy room. That feeling can be paralyzing. But what if you could just smash right through that barrier instantly? And that, my friends, is exactly where the 2-minute rule comes in. Let's break down how this powerful little concept works. That's it. It's that simple. No complicated apps, no hour-long planning sessions, just one straightforward commitment. If it's quick, do it now. Don't add it to a to-do list. Don't schedule it for later. Just get it done. And look, this isn't just some clever trick. It's actually backed by some serious science. It taps into the famous getting things done method because it clears out all those tiny tasks before they clog up your brain. It also uses the psychology of action. We all know that just starting is the hardest part, right? And it defeats something called the Zeigarnik Effect, which is just a fancy name for that nagging, stressful feeling you get from all your unfinished business. This rule is basically a fast-acting cure for all three. Okay, that all sounds great in theory, but how does this actually play out in real life? Let's get into some practical, everyday examples. Think about your email inbox. It can be a massive source of stress. Instead of letting all those quick replies pile up and turn into a giant procrastination bomb, you just handle them on the spot. A 2-minute response now saved you from 30 minutes of dread later. You know, our brains link a clean space with a clear mind. Now, you don't need to deep clean your entire house. Just take 2 minutes to put that book back on the shelf or give your desk a quick wipe. That simple little act resets your physical space and, more importantly, your mental space. Facing a monster study session, the resistance to just get started can feel like a brick wall. So use the rule to just open your notebook, or maybe just write down the title of the topic. That tiny first step creates the momentum you need to just keep on going. Now, this is where we see the real long-term power of this rule. It's not just about knocking out small tasks. It's about creating an incredible domino effect. I absolutely love this idea. Every 2-minute task you finish isn't just one more thing done. No, it's a small victory, a tiny win that clears your head and gives you the energy and the confidence to take on the bigger, more important stuff. It really does create this powerful chain reaction. First, you slash your stress because all those little nagging to-dos are gone. That, in turn, frees up your mental energy, so your concentration skyrockets. And when you do this over and over, you build a solid habit of consistency, not by using massive willpower, but through easy, achievable wins. Okay, so you're probably ready to give this a shot. How do you actually turn this into a reflex, something you just do automatically? Well, it's pretty simple. Here is your 3-step action plan. 1. Define your trigger. The second a task pops up, you ask the magic question. 2. Use a timer. This keeps you honest and kind of makes it feel like a fun little challenge. And 3. Review your wins. At the end of the day, just take a moment to see how many of those little tasks you actually crushed. It feels amazing and build you up for tomorrow. So what's the big takeaway here? The 2-minute rule isn't just about doing more stuff. It's a whole system for building momentum, clearing out mental clutter, and totally changing your relationship with your to-do list, starting right now. So I'll leave you with this question. What's the one 2-minute task you're going to do the moment this explainer ends? Don't just think about it. Actually pick one thing. Send that text, put away that coffee cup, tidy your desktop. Go start your chain reaction right now.